Yo, what's going on, guys? Back for this Wednesday slate. Gonna go over the main slate for today. So yesterday, scored 99.9 on baseball. It was good enough to get into the single entry double ups on DraftKings. We split some of them, and then some of them we were able to get the full prize on. So if you played those single entry double ups, we were able to cash in. Peterson, Muncy did good in the Dodgers late hammer, as well as Seager. And then having Colin McHugh was very low owned, ended up being the highest scored pitcher on the slate. That helped in those double ups. So let's keep it going today. Hopefully we can cash in GPPs as well today. So if you want to get in for tonight, you can visit my website, dfsprocess.net. Before we get started with the video, as always, please be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe if you have not already. So just a 7-game slate today. First guy that I like at pitcher is going to be Cole Hamels at 9,400. So just not a lot of good options today at pitching. Hamels is a top guy, and then Gausman, Thornton in that rain game, and then Chirinos are your top 4 guys. Obviously, I'm most confident in Cole Hamels pitching in Miami, going up against the Marlins offense that strikes out a lot and doesn't have a ton of power against lefties. Cole Hamels has thrown 106 and 111 pitches his last 2 outings, so you know he's going to go deep into games, and he has a lot of upside in this ballpark. So I like Hamels a lot. Second pitcher that I like is going to be 7,100 for Jeremy Hellicksen. So Hellicksen had 2 starts so far this season, both against the Phillies. He got rocked in the first one and then really shut him down in the second one. He gets a much easier matchup here against the Giants offense that is nowhere near the level of the Phillies offense. Giants offense does not have much power. They don't strike out a lot, which isn't great for Hellicksen, but he's not much of a strikeout guy anyway. He's just going to be limiting hits, get a couple strikeouts here and there, and at home against this Giants team, I think he has a decent chance for the win. And at 7,100, I think he can return me close to 3x, 3 to 4x, so I'll definitely take it with the lack of pitching options on the slate. So going on to the bats, my favorite stacks today are going to be the Rays stack. I like the Rays, I like the Angels, and I like the Rangers, top 3 stacks. First up I like is G-Man Choi at 3,700. I like the Rays stack a little bit just because they're so cheap and they're facing David Hess, who has been known to give it up at times throughout last season and this season as well, especially power. Choi has a lot of power against righties. This season he's hitting 292 against righties. Last season he had a 256 ISO against righties, hit 280, and had over a 550 slugging percentage. He just seems too cheap at 3,700 as a first baseman on this slate, so I like him as my first guy. Second guy I like is Danny Santana. So Santana's projected to hit in the 2-hole. If he does hit in the 2-hole, I like him a lot. That's exactly where he hit when they faced a righty. So he should hit number 2 in the batting order, replacing Odor, who's on the IL with a knee injury. Santana has some upside. He hit a home run in his first at-bat, and then he had 2 steals the next day. So especially if he gets on base, he's going to run. You can definitely run on Matt Harvey as well, and he's a switch hitter. I like to target Matt Harvey with lefty, so you can definitely do that here with Santana as a switch hitter. At 4,200, he has some power and a lot of speed. Seems like a good combination for a guy that should get on base today. In the outfield, going to go with Mike Trout at 5,600. So I like Trout a lot today. After he was really chalky yesterday, I think people might be off of him, I would definitely take a lower owned Trout here in Texas. He's just one of the best players in the league, if not the best. He only has struck out 5 times this season in 38 at-bats. So you know he's going to put the ball in play. He has absolutely a ton of power and a ton of speed as well. He only has 1 stolen base on the season, but when he has a chance to run, he will definitely run. At 5,600, he's pretty expensive, but I just think that he's due for a really big game after he has been quiet for the last week. So I love Trout. And then I like Austin Meadows. So it's hard to stack the Rays without this guy, who's one of the best hitters in the league so far throughout the first month. Already has 6 home runs, hitting 350. He hits leadoff for this team. The Rays also do like to run on the bases a lot. He has 3 stolen bases as well. Ton of power, ton of upside against David Hess. In this ballpark, the Rays have actually been really, really good at scoring runs. It's just a big ballpark, and they hit it into gaps, and they can really make some damage with those extra base hits. So Austin Meadows, 4,900. Seems like a really, really good play today at in the outfield. Him and Mike Trout set you up for a ton of upside in the outfield today. So those are the picks that I like for tonight. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Good luck today.